Alright guys, welcome to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Again, because I actually already did this on my channel once. I think it was about 6 years ago. But I did the, it was a 3DS version. And I just felt in the mood for playing through, well, the original version. Well, how it originally looked. Technically I'm playing like an unofficial PC port just so it can run, in a higher resolution and 60 frames per second, but it still looks like it did back when I played this as a kid, so... Alright. Let's put in the name. Always call him Link, them's the rules. Can't put my name, it's not allowed. Alright, let's do it again, Ocarina of Time. Alright, and we're off for this glorious 60 frames per second. To me, this is the best way to play this game. Don't get me wrong, the 3DS version is great, but I'm more nostalgic for, you know, the way it looked back when I was a kid. And, you know, you can get 60 frames per second on this. I think the 3DS version is 30, and it's hard to believe that the actual original N64 version ran like 25 frames per second, but we didn't notice stuff like that by then, nor did we care. Alright, let's head out to Kakari Forest. Who's this? Alright, we're gonna go see the great Deku Tree. Deku. Whatever you want to call it, we go see it. Probably, I'm probably gonna repeat myself from stuff I said in the playthrough I did 6 years ago, but this was my most anticipated game ever. Always will be. Most excited I ever was as a kid. You know, waiting for this game because I got it for Christmas. I knew I was getting it, and the wait killed me. I remember reading this Nintendo magazine that did a preview on this, and I think even a review as well because it was already out. Reading that over and over. I remember watching the advert on TV. Oh, I was so excited. And got it delivered and then some. Just incredible. Alright, we're up over here. Speak to you. Says, hey you, Mr. North Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Well, my business is not his business. Now he's saying I'm not a real man. Alright, well he ain't gonna let us through without a sword and shield. I don't know who put him in charge, but I guess that's the way it's gonna be. So we are gonna need a few rupees. But actually, I can go ahead and get the sword first. But let's have a chat with some people. What's this guy up to? Can't even see his eyes. Yeah, this guy teaches you some of the controls. Alright, pal, thanks for the advice. Anyway, let's go into here. Watch out for these rolling boulders here. Don't know what this area is all about, but... Oh boy. Yep, okay. Get hit by them. Anyway, over here... What's the sign? It says House of the Know-It-All Brothers. To get answers to all your item-related questions. Well, I don't need any answers. Because I got them all. Anyway, so look at this chest. Well, that little Link has to nearly fall inside it to grab what's in there. But there we go, we got the Kakiri sword. The hidden treasure of the Kakiri. Kokiri, I used to pronounce it. As a kid, I used to mispronounce everything. Again, I probably already talked about that in my other playthrough. Probably talked about it because I've done A Link to the Past. That's on the channel. I mentioned it during that, but just didn't used to read stuff properly. The Pegasus boots in that game was the Pegulus boots, so yeah. We've got a sword now, so we can chop some stuff up. Let's have a look what's going on in here. Who's this? Ah, so this is the Know-It-All Brothers. Well, let's see how much these brothers know. Okay then, pal. when you play this game as much as I have, and I pretty much... It's a tradition for me to play this game at least once a year. And I've pretty much done that since it came out. Since I got it in 1998. So, yeah. This and Metal Gear Solid 1. Play through them every single year. No, I don't, pal. Alright, but thanks anyway. Well, yeah, that's what's going on in there. Looks like this guy's struggling over here to pick up this rock. Oh, Mido. I'm gonna call him Mido. But he seems like a bit of an arsehole. I like how Link can just pick up these rocks and toss them like it's nothing. This guy, about to give himself hernia, trying to just pick up one. I must feel bad for him. Anyway, what we got going on in here? Not much. We've got some chests, so let's have a look. Blue rupee, that's worth 5. Another one. Yeah, blue rupees are 5, green's 1. Got right there. You can get a rare gold rupee that's 100. Oh no, sorry, a gold rupee is 200, isn't it? I think. That's right. What's this guy up to? Mido's bossing everyone around. No problem, pal. I'll help him. There you go, mate. Can't kill this one actually, but this is the green-haired girl's house. Saria, is how I pronounce her name. I'm not sure whose house this is, but I'm gonna throw these pots around. Oh! I've been caught. Hey, red's worth 20. Yep, purple rupee as well. Oh, okay. Here's the shop. This shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free. That is true. You get a lot of this stuff for free. Sneak down the back there, you can find a bit of money. Look at this. This guy can barely see over the counter. Who put in the idea? That's mean. You gotta jump up. We sell shields, but not swords. Well, that's not a problem. I've already got a sword. I stole it. But you got some Deku seeds, which ain't much use to us right now. Same with arrows. You can buy a bundle and then a single arrow and a heart as well for recovery. Deku nuts, Deku stick. Again, these you get for free. No need to ever buy these. But what we do want right now is the shield, the Deku shield. That's why I want to get up the rupees. It was 40 rupees. Alright. So now, I got my sword, and I got my shield. So, we're in business. So, is there anyone else to talk to? There is actually, isn't there? There's the girl up here. We're gonna have a quick word before we crack on. A rupee here as well. Don't mind if I do. I am a real man. Although, technically not. I think Link's... how old's Link? At this part of the game, I think he's 9. It's like the youngest he ever is in Zelda. Usually he's a teenager. It's like 16, isn't he, usually, around that age. I spoke to you? I have. Yeah, I've spoke to this fella. Oh, he's looking tough. Not allowed to leave the forest. The great Kakariko leaves the forest, she will die. Well, that's pretty messed up. Alright, pal. Mate, have a good look. What have I got? Yeah. Yep. You're damn right it is, pal. Yeah, good grief. Because, mate, I'm not an arsehole. Oh, I'd love to slap that guy. Don't like him. Anyway. Counter our first enemy here. But you can use Navi. And you can find out the names of everything. So that's a Deku Baba. Chop them while they're upright. Boom! You get a Deku stick. So I'm going to get those for free. Because I don't need to buy them. Alright. That right there must be the Deku Tree. Yes. Look at that mustache. To be honest, never seen a tree with a mustache before. I'm impressed. I will mostly ignore Navi because she's incredibly irritating. I think we can all agree on that. That Navi is one of the most irritated sidekicks. Not the worst, I'll be honest. But, yeah. And not the most irritating character in this game. That's a fact right now. Anyway, let's crack on inside Deku Tree. This is going to be our first dungeon. Inside the Deku Tree. Pretty straightforward, like you'd expect from your first dungeon. Although I spent forever in here as a kid, because I was pretty useless. Alright. Go get a new item there. Some Deku Nuts. Not something I ever really use. I'll try to if I remember, but I just never use them. They can be useful because you can stun enemies with them, so... See below this web there is something down there, but there's nothing we can do right now. So we'll head up this ladder. Got another chest. And we got the dungeon map. On the walls here, so we got another enemy. A skull wall chiller. They're gonna stop us from being able to climb that. So we'll ignore that for now and head through this door. Navi, how about you listen? How about you listen for once? Alright, all these years you've been telling me to listen, I've had enough. Alright, another enemy here. It's a Deku scrub. He's gonna spit nuts at you like that, just a bit rude. Target, pop up your shield. Fire him back. You're gonna try and run away, but you try and run up to him. It is true, it will not work if it's very high, you will take damage. Anyway, he's taken care of. Let us through this door. There's a platform onto the other end before it collapses. And we've got another chest. What do we got? It's a slingshot. The first ever, yeah, this was the first Zelda to ever have a slingshot. Use your Deku seeds as ammo. Go ahead and click on nothing equipped. Well, you might notice there's a D-pad icon there, which you wouldn't normally have in the original game. That's just one thing I added to this PC version. You can, with this version I have, there's a lot of little enhancements you can do. I've not really done much because I want to keep it true to the original, but I have added the D-pad option there, so you can actually select items to that, rather than just being limited to the C buttons. Let's put this slingshot to use. Find this ladder here. Down so we can get back out of here. Ow! It's a concussion right there. Some more seeds there for the slingshot. Oh, no, Link, don't be climbing, mate. Alright, let's head back out to the central room. Now, with the old slingshot, I can take care of these fellas. Just one shot each, we'll put them down. The one up top there. There we go. Alright, now it's safe to climb. Because if you try climbing when they're there, they'll charging at you and just knock you straight off, so there's no way past without the slingshot. Alright. Oh god, big one there. Right, let's head through this door. Stick there, light it, and then light this torch. Open the door so we can get back out, but for now we're staying in. Across these platforms, I'm going to attempt to jump in there without getting knocked by that sculpture there. Kind of freaking out at the moment. You can only damage him from the back. The front's obviously protected by the skull. Got a little chest here. With a heart. And right here, we got a golden sculpture. Kill this, it drops a little token. These guys will be spread across the entire game. We'll get every single one of them. I'll do every single thing there is in this game. Collect everything. I'll do it all. Why not? Right, anyway. We'll hit that again and hop across here. And this is the chest. Which is gonna be the compass. Some more seeds there. Alrighty. Now we can head out. Now what we're gonna want to do. This is a big Skulltula. Just want to wait for it to turn. It's probably better to take it out with a slingshot. If you get too close to him, they spin attack, knock you on your ass. Alright, what I want to do now, I'm going to leap off this platform here. Right through this web. There we go. There again, that's a sound. It's the sound of a goat Skulltula. You always want to listen out for that because it means you'll have one nearby. In fact, it's right there on the vines. Couple of slingshots. Climb up and grab that. There's actually another one right there. You should be able to get this one if you just leap off the platform. There you go. Alright, we'll hit this switch. Just going to light that torch there. Pull out Deku stick, light that. And use that to burn away this web here. Get through this door. And we can have another Deku scrub. Same again, bounce it back. Go on then. Oops, I accidentally skipped the dialogue. I apologise. Basically, it's giving you like a password-ish, I guess, for an upcoming part. This is 231. 23 is number 1. Makes sense at this point. Shoot the eye there. Yeah, okay, Navi. I know how to dive underwater. Alright. I know how to dive. Yeah, so this platform's going back and forth here. This spiky thing going across. There's no way to get across there right now because it's the ledge is too high on the other end. This wood spike is in the way. So under there, hit that switch. That will temporarily lower the water. It gives you plenty of time. You don't need to panic. With the water lowered, it means we'll go straight under that without getting hit. Over on the other side, another Skulltula. Navi! Alright, let's pull this block back. here. Pretty obvious. Just want to light these torches. Open that door for us. Get this guy with his sword. So I look up, there's some weird egg-looking things there. I'll let them drop down. Inside is a golem of lava. Things. A couple of smacks with a sword. Will kill them dead. Burn away this web here, but there's a wall here that we cannot pass at this point, so we'll ignore it. Burn this one. Squeeze on through here. Babbers. Get out of here, guys. Now, just push this block off the edge here. Before. Now, if we light there's another stick, jump on over, burn this right here, and down we go. Take these guys out in the right order, which is the clue that other Deku scrub gave. So basically, from the left to right, it's 1, 2, 3. So you want to go 2, 3, 1. So you want to go middle, right, and then left. Go. You're in the wrong order, they'll just go back in there, back underground. Well, it's time for our first boss fight. Let's do it. Gorma, you can hear her rustling around. Go to your first person view and just make eye contact. Yeah, she is. Super easy. Just want to target the eye. And the eye goes red. Just want to smack it with your slingshot. It's going to go up on the roof right now and try to lay some eggs. Just doing that, shooting the eye. Boom, there you go. I can normally do that even quicker, but mega easy boss fight. Leave behind a heart container. Increase our hearts from 3 to 4. Every boss leaves a full heart container behind. It's kind of been a thing in Zelda. Alright, let's get out of here. Our work here is done. Well, we got our first spiritual stone. First of 3. Wait, I didn't do anything. Okay, now let's get blamed for killing the tree. Well, that'll do it for this part here. This has been a very long first part. The next parts won't be as long, but I want to cram quite a bit into this first part. So next time, well, I guess we're gonna head out to the Kokari Forest, see what's out there, you know. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.